What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. Will the smartphone end racism? Here's the thing. I'm not talking about videotaping police brutality and nothing like that. The smartphone, in one aspect, can be a business line. And what I mean by that is you can be a faceless, nameless avatar because of the information age in the smartphone. So you can literally take your business wherever you want to online, or spend your money wherever you want to online without without interference. You know what I mean? What I mean interference, less face-to-face interaction. If I want to order food, I can find a black-owned establishment. If I want to order clothes or any type of other, I can find black-owned establishment and it can be shipped to me. You know, those type of things, clothes, products, those type of things. It's to the point where, and while I brought the food up, as long as as long as you keep your name generic, because you can use an online name and an email address now at most places, and you can just do it by your email address. So if you don't, if you don't have anything that gives off black, you have less opportunity for somebody to figure out you're black and do something to whatever you order if you go into an establishment that's not black owned. So the other thing about it is reviews. See, when people have reviews, you can review your way into an establishment or out. So you can say, you know what, I don't need to be here. And a lot of people don't think about it. Why I say, is the smartphone can end racism, because a lot of times using a smartphone, you can X yourself out of even getting into a racial incident, whether somebody is actually, that's their ideology when they're sober, or if they get drunk and they spill off at the mouth. You can easily get out of that. So now it's like you're going to have people stewing in their own stuff, and now they got to come looking for you. And one thing I do know about people who are racist and have a racist ideology, they don't want to come looking for you where you at. They don't want to go there. See, they want you to be somewhere, they want you to be a soft target, an environment where they feel comfortable. They don't want to go to an environment where they're uncomfortable and maybe outnumbered, or maybe it's just a mixed crowd. They don't want to do that. That's like, unless it's a, church type environment. And they don't really want to do that there now, because people kind of giving that sideways look. But not just that, but because of the information age, the information that was once, some information that was once out of our reach, because just the way America's set up. Now you can get information freely without anybody knowing. The phone companies and the government knows, but what I mean is you can get this information without people getting in the way, or if it has to be purchased, you can purchase this information and it just goes to you directly. And the beauty of this is, at the end of the day, you can utilize that information for your benefit. The other thing about a smartphone, I think you can use email as a way to conduct business. You can text as a way to conduct business. If you have to talk on the phone, you can go ahead and pull a, switcheroo with your voice as a way to conduct business, and not have to FaceTime a person and then see your face and then go, oh, that's such and such and such and such. You know. The other thing about it, like, um, some of us, we have, um, you would call ethnic names, but normally that's first names. So, online, if you want to be you, you can also just put an initial there or a couple of initials. You know, So now you can, like, somebody who's not black, J.K. Rowlins. You can be, J.K. I don't know, you know, Jones or Smith or whatever. Nobody's gonna know, you know, because they don't see the ethnic first name or middle name. You have no idea, you know, like R. Kelly, K. Michelle. Ah, dang it. How you gonna do it? So now it puts you in a predicament where, using your smartphone and using those tactics, somebody can't necessarily peg you as anything. So they can interject their racism into the equation. You take that from people, which means the less interactions you have with people being racist, you know, if you have to see them face to face, they're gonna have crazy responses. Cause I see it when I go out. I still see, you still get the mix of, if you're black, you still get the mix of people who are, you're black and you're alive and walking around me, and people are like, how you doing? You still get that mix, but but the smartphone kind of exits that mix out. Like, I ain't going there. I ain't going there. I ain't going there. I ain't doing this. And people don't realize that it creates separationism to the point that people start to realize, man, I'm hating about what? I have nobody to hate on. Because see, if a person has that kind of hatred in them, they got to take it out on somebody. But if you're using your smartphone correctly, their opportunities are going to dwindle down to the point, and the point is to use those things to dwindle down the opportunity for racism down to, less than 5% of your daily life interaction, period. Weekly life, monthly life, yearly life. And now you got to leave people holding their own bag. Because now it's like, oh man. Because even if you want to go to an establishment that is not predominantly of your culture, you can do this stuff over the phone and get in and get out. They don't want you there nowhere, no way, right? And then you start seeing this as the fact that we in and out. People like your money. Don't get it twisted. But they start realizing, man, these people are not sitting down. So they're not going to they're not going to buy extra and repeat, and they're not going to do tip or anything. Now, all of those bad things that people once said, they start like, when you going to come in? I'm not. I'm not coming in. Like, no, thank you. I might come every blue moon for this, because if I like it. I'm not. Same thing when buying ammunition and guns. Do all that online. But, of course, it's particular guns you have to pick up face to face. But you got all your paperwork. You didn't pay for the guns. Like you FFL or whatever. You didn't pay for the guns. You didn't pay for the ammunition. All you got to do is show up. Hey, that's my receipt. See, a person can't do anything to you at that point. Hey, this is my pickup point. That's my $50, $75 to pick it up. And like I said, I had an issue years ago where the guy was just freaking out, really. Look at this paper. Look at this paper. You look at this paper. You look at it. What you gonna do? People buying cars online now. What you gonna do? You can stocks, crypto online now. So they can't necessarily mess with your money. What you gonna do? You can search for homes online, but see that because when it comes to you can buy a home online, Just or and what I mean by because of this pandemic, you notice you got to have somebody going for you, going for you. They're doing things virtually, so now you can see things virtually, and you can get them checked out by somebody else, and they don't necessarily see you. You can have a black person as a realtor, a white person as an inspector or appraiser, and nobody will know the difference. And then we in and out there. Now you can't gouge me on the price. You stuck. So, just my thought about this. Like I said, it's not going to be about filming cameras and all that. It's going to be about something different. But that's my topic. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch y'all on the next one. Peace.